Okay, we're back. And the next up is Dad's Lorry, and I hear people talk about this quite a lot. This was one of the first episodes to not have a magical event or a dance. I don't know why people would care about that, but yeah, apparently. The first segment is basically it's just made up of stock footage. I mean, it's like two different kinds of things. First off, it uses footage from Ned's bicycle where they're going down the slide, and then it uses footage of them going outside, which would later be used as stock footage in a lot of later episodes, apparently. And they even use some of the same dialogue from Ned's bicycle, actually, when they're going down the slide saying uh-oh. And they use the uh-oh sound clip from the intro as well. The TV event, Lala's chosen, and they had different audio of her being chosen. Kind of like a lot of these Season 1 episodes. I swear to God, every single Season 1 episode has different audio of them playing the TV event again, like, a second time. Yeah. Like, I don't think there's a single Season 1 episode, at least, where it's the regular audio that's heard in a lot of later episodes, but yeah. See, the girl is showing, like, her dad's Lorry, which is, like, this truck that carries cars, a bunch of cars that takes them to the gas station or the mechanic's place or something, I don't know. So, yeah, we get to see inside the truck, and it actually looks pretty cool. There's, like, a telephone there, there's a bed, and there's a black and white TV. The hell? Oh my god. This was made in 1996, I think, or 95. This was long after people stopped using black and white TVs. Nowadays, people just use black and white TVs on TV shows as jokes, practically. Because they're apparently too poor to afford an actual TV. So, yeah. I don't know. This is Teletubbies we're talking about. Teletubbies was so colorful, though. Like, the Teletubbies were, like, all these different colors and stuff. It's just so crazy. The next segment, just starts up right away with a shot of the house, and Dipsy is, like, standing next to the windmill. The windmill looks just like it does when a TV event or magical event starts, and you can hear a whooshing sound in the background. I was actually so freaked out when I saw this. I remember a long time ago, I used to visit this Japanese fan website, where that had a picture from this episode, and I thought that picture was photoshopped, but apparently it was real. And I got to see this episode, and I was like, what the hell? So yeah, apparently. So yeah, Dipsy's going on a long walk, different kinds of places. He bumps into Poe twice. One point, Poe wants to go sleep outside, and at one point, she wants to just ride on her scooter. Yeah, Lala, Tinky Winky want him to play with them, but yeah. There's a lot of different spots in Teletubby Land where Dipsy walks by would be used as opening and field shots in later episodes, like this hill that Dipsy walks past. There's one part where Dipsy ends up on a hill with the windmill in the background. Sees the house, and that same spot, I actually remember seeing an episode on Sprout one time that had a field shot that took place in that same spot. And when I saw this, I was like freaked out. I think I have like some hiccups or something. I don't know if I should call them hiccups or what, but it's something. I have like more hair here than I have here. Anyone knows that? But yeah. In the Sunday special version, I think they do the 3 ships after the segment ends, apparently. Yeah, Poe's the missing Teletubby, and Tinky Winky's the Boo Shouter. A lot of the episodes when Poe's the missing Teletubby, she's also either the Boo Shouter or Tinky Winky is the Boo Shouter, but mostly Tinky Winky. I remember someone uploaded the Spanish version of this episode a long time ago, and they used the ending from Emily and Chester, where after Dipsy goes home, it shows the same clip of the baby son giggling, and then it showed the windmill stopping, and the voice trumpet rose up really fast. So, yeah. Apparently. Something I didn't notice, though, is that apparently at various points of this episode, a farm silo can be seen in the background. I think I might have noticed it, but I don't know. Next up is Numbers 1. This episode is just weird, because, just... The opening scene is just Lala coming out of the house and going out for a walk. And then the baby son does this weird screaming sound, and then it just goes to the next segment. What's the point of it? I think it's supposed to be a setup for 2 other segments in this episode. There's another segment that we'll see in a little bit, where Lala's outside by herself. And another scene, various parts, the front door of the house is shot from the same angle. And then we do the running away dance. This dance is very underrated and it was rarely used on the show, and I really liked it. But a lot of episodes with this dance have something weird going on. Yeah, every time this dance shows up in these episodes, something weird will happen. Like what we just saw, that pointless scene where Lala's going for a walk. So yeah, apparently. This is the extended version, by the way, where they do the dance twice. I know a lot of people said that the shortened version was fake at first, but it is real, because I have seen it before. Maybe, I don't know. In this episode, there's different music playing at the beginning of the dance. It's just so weird, though. In later episodes, the music is just a 5-second loop or something at the beginning. It's just a loop of something. I don't know how to explain it. In some episodes, the opening music is shortened. So yeah. But yeah. And also, this is the first time where the dance appears at the beginning of an episode. There would be a few other episodes where dance shows up at the beginning. But yeah. And after that, we get to the next segment, where Lala's just laying in the sun, and a voice trumpet appears and starts telling her a nursery rhyme about the number 21. It was just so weird, though. I think that's Alex Pascal that's talking in the voice trumpet. Yeah, he was in some of the TV events that we'll talk about sometime soon. But yeah, this was weird. And if it looks familiar, because apparently, I remember I have a Teletubbies DVD that has the same scene, except instead of a nursery rhyme about the number 21, the voice trumpet is quacking like a duck. The TV event just starts so weird. Lala sees the windmill spinning and runs off, different music plays, and we just see the voice trumpet just going back down to the ground. And then we see all of the Teletubbies arriving at the spot where they watch the lion and bear, which we'll talk about later, and they see the windmill spinning again, they say, "oh," again, and the TV event starts. Dipsy's chosen, they use different audio when the TV event plays a second time, obviously. This is the first of the Numbers TV events. A bunch of kids would be learning about numbers, this time's the number 1. 10 little children sitting on a wall. Yeah, in the American version, they said 10 little children sitting on a bench. Yeah, they talk about different kinds of things, like 1 apple, 1 construction truck, I guess, 1 bus. So yeah, it was pretty interesting. And the next segment just starts up right away. Apparently, it's Poe's turn to wear the skirt. This scene was just kind of weird, in my opinion. And Poe just arrives at the front door of the house with her scooter there. She goes, closer to, away from the house, but the house is still seen in the background. And then it's Tinky Winky's turn to wear the skirt. Yes, apparently that happens. Yeah, this, I'm pretty sure a lot of you people know about. But yeah. This is actually the only time Poe wears the skirt, actually. I mean, that's kind of awkward and ironic. But yeah, Tinky Winky just spins around. And with Lala's turn, he just falls down on the ground, and I was just a little freaked out by that. But yeah. And yeah, apparently. And then Lala does this crazy dance. And then Dipsy's turn. And Lala chases Dipsy past a path that we see as a field shot in a lot of episodes. I remember when I first saw that same exact field on the baby animals video, I was like kind of confused and freaked out. But yeah, it's Dipsy's turn, and then he starts dancing, but he takes off the skirt and runs away. In the Sunday special version, after that, the dancing bear is played, and it dances once, apparently. And I think I heard there's this rare windmill clip that I've talked about before, where it basically shows the bird's eye view windmill clip, and it just cuts to the windmill spinning without the Teletubbies saying, uh-oh. That's what I heard. I don't know, I kind of have a feeling that in this, they used a different clip of the baby son giggling after Dipsy runs away, apparently, because that's what happened on the Dance with the Teletubbies video. Tinky Winky is the missing Teletubby, and Poe's the boo shouter, so that's good. Making flowers, this one was just a weird episode. The first scene is basically Lala finds a watering can, and yeah, and waters the flowers. It's a nice segment, but it uses a Field 3 opening shot where we see like a big close-up of one of the windows on the house as it zooms into the fields in the background, and that's just so shocking and surprising. But yeah, and the voice trumpet, who this time is voiced by Alex Pascal once again, sings Mary Mary Quite Concherry. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's kind of like a tongue twister. You know, silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. Lala's just watering everything. This is the first time we see like the bird's eye view windmill clip with sparkles. This was actually my second favorite windmill clip because it's so unique and different from all the other ones I've seen on the show. So yeah, the TV event is just weird. It uses the original audio of Lala getting chosen from a lot of the earlier episodes, once again. But, like, this one's weird. Like, usually they would say their names just as one of them's about to get picked, and then when their tummies lights up. But here, they say their names twice, and I don't think I remember that, though. I do specifically remember this TV event, mostly. I think it's mostly because it was on a Teletubbies PC game I have. But yeah, some kids are making these paper flowers, and yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, it was actually pretty interesting. The Spanish version of this episode has a TV event involving carded wool. I have no idea what that is. And then, like, after that, the baby son screams, and then it just fades to a field shot, and then the segment just starts right away. This is the figure 8 segment, which, yeah, apparently. The Teletubbies are going around these two hills, and Tinky Winky's also doing it. The two hills make the number 8, the shape of the number 8. And they bump into each other, it's just weird. The windmill whooshing sound is briefly heard, but then a few seconds later, the magical event tune starts playing, and the windmill start spinning clip shows up. This start spinning clip is usually shows up at the beginning of a TV event, and they're seen spinning really fast. Here it's spinning really slowly. It's shot from the same angle as the stop spinning windmill clip, so yeah. And this is one of the first times they reuse a segment from a past episode, and this time it's a magical event. It's the Animal Parade, and this time it's a little different. They actually add the clip where they're listening for a sound when the event begins. And this episode is a little bit different. When it shows the baby son giggling when the dance or when the event begins, it's a longer clip, and the regular whooshing sound is heard at the same time that they hear the elephant's trumpet. That's so weird. I think in the Sunday special version, they do the magic tree. So yeah. And then the camera fades to the windmill stopping, and Poe's the missing Teletubby, and Dipsy's the boo shouter. And that's it for now.